The nation is celebrating Gandhi Jayanti this weekend. The Mahatma has long gone, but sadly, along with him seem to have gone some of the values which Gandhiji represented. Just think about what happened in Dadri village not too long ago, just a few days ago. A man, Muhammad Akhlaq, is lynched to death because he allegedly had stored some beef in his house, or so we are told, or so is the rumor that's doing the rounds in the village. A man in today's day and age being lynched to death because he may have been eating or storing beef in his fridge? Which India are we living in? We talk of a digital India, of moving into the 21st century, of being a member of the Security Council, of being a superpower. And in a village which is barely an hour away from the national capital, a man is killed because he stored some beef in his house? What kind of a world is this? The Akhilesh Yadav government in Uttar Pradesh has much to answer for. After all, law and order is a state subject. But I also want to ask a question of those who I believe in some way or the other are spreading the politics and the poison of hate. When you ask today for a beef ban, or when a minister says that those who want to eat beef can go to Pakistan, what is the message that you're sending down to the villagers? I know there are those who are saying that, why aren't you jumping up and down every time there is a terror attack? Remember what happened in 7/11 the other day. 5 people have been convicted and sentenced to death. All of them are Muslims, I'm told. Yes, they are. Yes, the fact is the 7/11 attack was a conspiracy by Islamic terrorists. Who then are those who are responsible for the killing of Muhammad Akhlaq? How do I describe them? Do I again give it a religious denomination? Are we heading for a situation where every such act of senseless violence now is going to see itself playing out in terms of some form of a religious divide? Is that what our netas really want? Creating some kind of a communal divide, whether it's by an order of a beef ban today, or maybe some other kind of edict of love jihad which is passed tomorrow? What kind of an India do we want? What kind of an India did the Mahatma want really? He was the apostle of non-violence. We have a right to debate issues like the beef ban, and we must. After all, it's part of the directive principles of our constitution. Have a full debate on cow slaughter. But are we going to force our ways into the kitchens of people and deny them their basic right to eat what they want? Is that what the Mahatma, who was a vegetarian, would have really wanted? Would he have been able to justify or rationalize the killing of Muhammad Akhlaq, even though he was someone who always stood up and said there should not be cow slaughter in this country? It's time to ask ourselves these hard questions. And it's time to ask ourselves, what kind of India do we want? There is something toxic in the air. And if we really want to change the face of this country, remember this is a unique, diverse country. And remember the message of the Mahatma is not just non-violence, it's tolerance and mutual respect of all religions and all customs. And that's what we need to learn from the Mahatma on this Gandhi Jayanti weekend. Thanks for listening to me. Do send in your feedback to rajdeepsardesai.net.